Some say this video is an old video of Madam Anele. Anele was one of the women who had started her own political party and contesting for elections. She was using this stance of the same thing, foreigners must go, foreigners abahambe. And on this video, she was seen, some say, allegedly, it's not me, some say, and the title of the video, it's written there, that she's coming after Julius Malema, and she's gunning for Julius Malema, and here she was addressing Julius Malema because she's saying these people are taking money from the same foreigners. That's why they're pushing this pan-Africanism thing. I don't even know if she understands pan-Africanism, what it's all about, and the really need for pan-Africanism for black people. I don't know if maybe for her, Abahambe, she thought she was going to get something from the ballot papers. But I want you to hear what she was saying. Listen here.
Pan-Africanism. There's no shit like that here. Go show us one country that exercises and believes in the ideological, political principle of Pan-Africanism that allows this shit in South Africa. Show one country that does that nonsense. You only talk Pan-Africanist because you are trying to protect the fact that you are being fed nika imali yama foreigner nika imali ye drug dealers ne drug lords ezimdaka ezizela ukuzobulala abantwana belilizwe because you know you have protected your own children, you have kept your children behind high walls. You know very well that these foreigners and their debt and their ills will not touch your children, but you've got no interest for the future of the children of South Africa who are not yours, who do not come from your womb. You don't care. Whenever we speak on these issues, you think you are going to terrorize us by pan-Africanism.
Like, intlamba, pure intlamba, vile to the vilest. Because, I get it. You are a leader, madam. You are a leader, and some people are saying this kind of behavior is the same behavior that made people not to support her. She couldn't even get a seat in parliament. She couldn't even get nothing because this is how she moves. You know, there's nothing wrong trying to address someone. There's no need now you have to include like vulgar language like this. So vulgar. I get it. But there's no need. Why are you getting angry? It's not like you won elections or something. You were still contesting for elections, and you're contesting about Julius Malema, people who are on the opposing end of what you're trying to push, because you're attacking Pan-Africanism, and Pan-Africanism, Julius Malema is pushing it. So you are attacking him on this other side, and you are speaking like this. You are speaking like this, and you are the new leader. You are one of the new leaders who have started their own political parties, because in 2024, the system of the IEC and the system of voting introduced independent candidates, and you were trying to be independent, but this is how you are speaking, madam. This is how you are speaking. You know, you could have made a proper point, and everyone would understand, because even now, I believe everyone can understand. Everyone can see what you are trying to say, where you are trying to go. Whether it's debatable or not, whether some agree or disagree, everyone can see where you're going with this, what you're saying. But in Tlamba, the way you're speaking, the way you're swearing, even some people who really believe in this thing you're saying, it will turn them off because of the way you're delivering your message. It will turn them off, and people are going to be like, a woman. First of all, a woman trying to be a leader in society, second of all. And we live in a society whereby things like feminism, extreme radical feminism is being like attacked on a daily and being exposed, that this thing was just created to make women like angry and things like that, and then they show their anger like in society. So we understand you're women, you can be very emotional and very reactive, but there's no need. You are a leader, you're trying to be a leader, you need to have emotional intelligence. But speaking like this is not condonable. We all know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say other countries, they don't show me one country or any country in Africa that is practicing pan-Africanism, the same pan-Africanism people here in South Africa, about Julius Malema, are trying to preach. Like, there's plenty of countries in Botswana, they are practicing pan-Africanism. They might not be saying, hey, pan-Africanism, but their actions is showing pan-Africanism. In Ghana, it's pan-Africanism. In Mali, in Burkina Faso, in Niger, many other countries, in Rwanda, there's pan-Africanism there. Congo. I don't know maybe what's your definition of pan-Africanism. Maybe you are defining pan-Africanism by people going to a country and it's freely. No, each country has laws. And even in South Africa, as we speak about pan-Africanism, we still speak about law. That's why we demand people should be documented in one system. If not, then how are we gonna even know each other? So pan-Africanism is not even based on just foreigners walking around, black Africans going to other countries freely. That's not pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism has to deal with you as a black person. How black conscious are you? Are you black aware that you are black, you are African? Are you aware that there's other people who look like you in other countries who might have the same history going back like hundreds and 200 years? Who might even have your same lineage, but because of colonialism and people being disbanded and being thrown around, we ended up being segregated. But the pan-Africanism aspect in you allows you to question those things, like, this person has the same pigmentation as me. This person has the same race as me. He speaks a different language, but when he speaks his language, there's certain words that I can grasp. Oh, this person might be coming from the same school of thought, from the same ancestry as me. So is you recognizing that we are black and there's other black people somewhere, and it's also you recognizing that you don't have to swear at anyone. You don't have to swear. If you understood pan-Africanism, Madam Anele, you wouldn't be speaking like that, because there is no need to speak like that. You can be very radical, you can be very loud, you can be robust, but you don't need to swear. You don't need to swear. We're not saying don't be robust, but swearing is taking away the respect people would have upon you, because who would respect a woman who's walking around swearing in Tlamba? Like, did you guys hear what this woman was talking about? How she was delivering? Like, that was vile. That was out of this world. And I don't think there's anyone who could respect a person speaking like this. West part, a woman trying to be a leader in society. West part, you're shooting yourself in the foot because of the way you speak. Maybe it's the reason why they didn't vote for you. But of course, it is what it is. Thank you very much.